Hi guys, how are you? This is Loise. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. It's been a minute. Yes, I know I've been terribly busy, but I'm here with an update. I have two important immigration updates that I want to share with you. And if you're new here, you don't know me, I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I'm based in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I do give out a lot of free information with regards to Canadian immigration, so please go to my YouTube channel and see lots of my videos there. I have answered quite a number of questions. If you like this video, please share it. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, okay? Also, I just want to let you know that the information here is for your information purposes only. This is by no means legal advice. If you need legal advice on a personal question or personal issue, please send me an email and my email will be at the description part of this video. Okay? All right. So, two important updates. One of them we talked about last week. So I am glad to announce, if you don't know already, that the parent and grandparent sponsorship application is on. So this is for people who are in Canada as citizens or permanent residents and they wish to sponsor their parents or grandparents. Of course, there's an eligibility criteria there, and I talked about that last week. So I will be attaching that video at the description part of this video just for your reference. So if you're interested, if you fall in that category, please don't let this opportunity pass you by. Of course, it's a lottery system, so you could be the lucky one. So please go online at IRCC website. They have the link there now. It's active. The link is up there for you to submit an expression of interest to sponsor your parent or grandparent. If you need help with that, please send me an email and I'll be able to help you do that. Okay? Okay, so that is one update. The other one, which is more exciting, is about visitors to Canada. So more people now can enter Canada. You know, it's been like this for, since March, but things are getting better. So more people now can travel to Canada, and guess what? They are now processing visitor visas. Yes. So who can enter Canada right now on a visitor visa or an ETA? Okay, of course, only those people who are eligible to travel are going to enter Canada. Not everybody yet, but we're getting there. So let's see, how can you come to visit Canada? You can apply for an ETA, you can apply for a visitor visa. They are processing those, but let's see, before you apply, make sure that you are eligible. So who is eligible? Okay, so the first group, there are actually 4 groups of people who are eligible to come here on a visitor visa right now or an ETA. That is immediate family members, extended family members, people who are coming here for compassionate reasons, and all the other foreign nationals who have been exempt. And we know these people. Anyway, let's see a little in detail who these people are. So for immediate family members, if you're an immediate family member of a Canadian citizen or Canadian permanent resident, you can come visit them. Okay? The good thing is you will not need an authorization to enter Canada. We shall see about authorizations shortly. But you won't need an authorization to enter Canada. However, your stay must be for over 15 days. Okay? Without an authorization, you must show that your stay is going for over 15 days. When you're traveling, please let the airlines know that you are exempt for travel to Canada. Okay? What you need to show for this class is you need to show documentation of proof of relationship and proof of your family member being a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. Okay? So you also need, when you're traveling, again, I said, let the airline know that you're exempt to travel, and also let an immigration officer know at the airport. Let an immigration officer know that you're coming for an essential reason. So example, you're coming here to live with your spouse, a common law partner, or a family member. Okay. Yes, so who is considered an immediate family member? This is the classification of an immediate family member. The first one is spouse or common law partner. The others are dependent children, that is children who are under 22 years. The other class is dependent children of dependent children. So those are like grandchildren, right? Dependent children, yeah, dependent children of your dependent children, yes. Your parents or step parent, and the other class is guardians or tutors. That is the group of people who fall under the immediate family members. Okay, right, so let's see. What if you're an extended family member to a Canadian permanent resident or Canadian citizen? So this is now going to depend on who you are related to. It's a little complicated. Of course, you know, all immigration stuff are a little complicated. So which are these examples of this kind of relationship? Is the first one, which is quite interesting, is if you are in an exclusive dating relationship with a Canadian citizen or permanent resident for over a year, and you guys have actually spent some time together physically in the past. Okay, the other people, they are adult children, grandchildren, siblings, half siblings, step siblings, grandparents. Also, if you're related to the spouse of a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, you must either be a dependent, an independent child, that is an adult child, or a grandchild, or a sibling, or half sibling, or a step sibling, or a grandparent. The other one, I know it's a little complicated. The other one, if you're related to someone in an exclusive dating relationship with a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, you must be a dependent child, or an adult child, or a grandchild. Okay? Yeah, so as an extended family member, you must be staying for over 15 days. Okay, you must be staying for over 15 days, and you must have a written authorization to travel to Canada from IRCC. Okay, we shall see shortly how to go about getting that written authorization. Okay, all right, so the other group of people that I said is if you're coming here for a compassionate reason or compassionate reasons. Okay, what are these reasons? For example, these are foreign nationals who are coming to be present during the final moments of a loved one, or they're coming here to support a critically ill person, or they are coming to provide care to a person who has been medically requires support, or they are coming to attend a funeral or an end of life ceremony. So those are people who are going to be considered under the compassionate class. Okay? Yes, this group of people must get an authorization to travel from a public health agency of Canada. So it's not from IRCC. These people are getting authorization from Public Health Agency of Canada to travel and enter Canada. Okay, and then there was the other class that we said, that is all the other foreign nationals. Of course, these are people who have been exempt, or people who are coming directly from the US. An example of these people who have been exempt, there's some international students, temporary foreign workers, those who have been, some of the people who have been approved for PR, people who are transiting here, members of the, Canadian or visiting forces, diplomats, and their immediate families, etc, etc. We had already talked about the list of people who are exempt to travel in a different video. Okay? So I know you're there, you're thinking, fine, I have someone in Canada, but they're not permanent residents or citizens. Maybe they are here as temporary workers, or they are students. Can you reunite with them? Can you come visit them? Yes, you can come visit them. But there's always a but. So How do you reunite with your family members who are in Canada temporarily? If you're traveling from the US to reunite with your family member who is in Canada temporarily, you must provide evidence of essential travel. Okay? You must provide evidence of essential travel. If you're traveling from the other countries outside of the US, you must have a written travel authorization from IRCC. Please, 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 people, for all these categories of people, do not book a flight until you have that written authorization to travel. Okay? Again, the other thing that you must know is that all the travelers to Canada right now, you must show your quarantine plan for 14 days, and not just show it. You're expected to abide by your quarantine obligations once you're in Canada for for public health interest. Okay, so please make sure that you're following that quarantine plan that you already submitted there. And the quarantine plan is mandatory. Okay, all right. So we've been talking about people mostly who already have a visa. Okay, so you already have a visa, a valid visa, or you just you have an ITA. You have an ETA, that is not an ITA. You have an ETA. So those are the people that I talked about there. So what if you don't have a visa? So you will still need to apply for a visa. But before you apply for that visa, make sure you meet the categories of the people that I have described up there. Okay? Family members, extended family members, compassionate reasons, or you are exempt. That's the only time now you should be applying for a visitor visa. Of course, you have to qualify for that visitor visa, and when you're applying for that visitor visa, that is when now you need to let IRCC know the reasons for your travel, for them to make a decision on your visitor visa. And they are going to work on your written, they're going also to approve your written authorization at the same time. Okay? Yes. So please, 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 please don't just go applying. And I know a lot of people are asking me, so what is essential travel? Essential travel, the way these people are saying, what is essential travel? You must not be coming here for discretionary reasons or optional reasons. No. So if you're coming here for entertainment, for tourism, for recreation, those are not essential. So I know a lot of people want to come here for conferences. We are not yet there, my friends. We are not yet there. You want to come here for vacations? We haven't reached there. I'm sure we shall be there soon. So this is only for essential travel. Okay? All right. So again, you need a visitor visa. You apply for that, and you apply for the written authorization to travel. If you have an ETA or you need one to travel, if you don't have one, when you're applying for that ETA, that is when you need to let IRCC know the reasons for your travel so that they can make the right decision for that. Okay? If you don't have a travel authorization at that time, that is the time also to do your written authorization. Okay? Okay, so how, I know you're wondering, so how do you submit your written authorization? How do you get that? There is a process of getting your written authorization to travel. Okay? Step 1. The person who is in Canada, that permanent resident or citizen who is in Canada, they need to fill the application for authorization and statutory declaration. They are the ones to initiate the process. They fill that, step number 2, they send that filled form to you abroad for you to sign and return to them. Step number 3, once you return that form to your family member here in Canada, they sign the form by a solemn declaration. This is done only in front of a commissioner for oaths or a justice of peace or a lawyer or a notary public. That is mandatory. Okay, step number 4, your family member then sends you that signed copy of application and statutory declaration. So you're abroad, you receive that, you're going to use that copy as evidence of your relationship with a family member in Canada to request for the authorization to travel to Canada from IRCC. Okay, how you do that, you're going to submit that request for authorization by email. Okay, you're going to request for the written authorization by email to IRCC, and I'm going to put the link at the description part of this video just so that you can go through the process if you're interested. Okay, so after you submit that request, IRCC is going to contact you within 14 business days of getting your complete request. So make sure you're planning your time well in advance. Make sure you're giving yourself time to process all this, this authorization, the statutory declaration. Make sure you have all that time, and only until you get that written declaration, only then can you apply to come to Canada. Only then can you apply to get that ETA or visa if you don't have that visa already. Okay, so anyway, we've gone through the process. How about traveling itself? So of course you must make sure that you follow the airline requirements and you pass the health checks. Make sure you have your valid travel documents, of course. Tell the airline people that you are exempt from the travel restrictions, and present a copy of your completed application for authorization and statutory declaration, as well as the written authorization. So you must show those two, the application and the written authorization. You must be able to show those two. Also, please be prepared to provide additional proof. So bring a lot of proof with you to show that you're an extended or an immediate family member of a Canadian citizen. Okay, of course, also be able to provide evidence if you're staying for 15 days and above. Okay, all right, sure. So that's all that I wanted to share with you today. I know it's a little complicated now visiting to Canada. Of course, these are the effects of COVID-19, but what do? We are here now. We must live with this new normal. So I just wanted to make sure that you know exactly how to proceed. Okay, so thank you so much. I will see you at my next video.